church is no longer a church. It's no longer a sacred ground, but a breeding ground for the Antichrist, for the devil and his minions itself. People congregate together not to worship Christ anymore, but to worship another deity. It's really, really scary right now. And on top of that, I got this big burly guy that came in and he thought he was a terrifying guy. He was saying that he was talking rubbish. He was saying things like, it's a Lente and things like that. Lente, you don't cover up the saints and the angels, the statues. You don't cover up all this. They cover it up. There's no crucifix. They cover up the crucifixes. They have their own logo. That it is really scary right now in a Christian church, in a Catholic church like that. It's no longer a church, but it's a breeding ground for the occult, the Antichrist, the breeding ground for Antichrist to flourish. And then we got people supporting it without knowing any reason why. He doesn't even know the reason why. And when I say it's not even from the Bible, I irritated him, gave me the most contemptuous look, and started looking back at me. So it's pretty disturbing right now, the way people here in every part of the world. This is really the end of times. My presence alone irritates the hell out of them. Just me being here, I got this old guy just keep looking at me with the most contemptuous glance, and he couldn't get it into his head why I'm still standing here, and he wanted me to leave, but of course he couldn't say anything. So he kept doing that, and he keeps showing me that he's bitching about me to other people. At the end of the day, I decided, you got a problem, just tell it to me. So I went up to him and I asked him, you got a problem with me? He says, you got a problem with me. I said, yeah, I do have a problem with you because you are looking my way and giving me the most contemptuous look. You're glaring at me every time around, and I want to know why. If you got a problem, just speak it up. Tell me to my face. You don't have to keep doing that. And he says, no, I got no problem with you. You are the one having problem with me. And cowards will be cowards. The devil minions will be devil minions. They're not, their hypocrisy. They dare not, admit what they're doing. They don't take responsibility for their actions and whatever they say. So, and at the end of the day, he waved his hand in front of my face, and I waved it back at him, and I said, look, we can do this in front of God, or we can do this outside of God, the church itself. We can settle this in front of the heavens, or we can do this outside, man to man. And I will not back down, because I didn't do anything, and they clearly have issues with me, and I want to know what is this problem. This is what we get. People like we get devils like that. You can see from their face, they don't have the Holy Spirit. They are the vessels of the devil. You can see it on their face, the demeanor. Devil just doesn't look ugly. It looks sometimes pleasant, but it can never look beautiful. Because if you're a man of God and you have a Holy Spirit inside you, you can always tell them apart. You can tell it is the vessel of the devil, but you need to pray that you need to have the Lord's blessings. And I'm sure the internet, Mari Emmanuel, he's a man of God, a true man of God, and I'm sure he has come into conflict with many devils. And many of them must have crucified him they just cannot stand his presence. Oh, I'm not like him. I'm more of the aggressive one. See ya, bye. It's scary. Look at them. They are chanting. They're not praying. They are chanting and chanting and chanting like it's an occult. They're not praying to God. They're just chanting. It's not praying to God anymore. This is the end of times. This is the devil. It's an occult, the Antichrist now. This is the Antichrist here.